After back-to-back defeats, Antoine Comboire's side were hoping to kickstart their campaign against newly promoted Strasbourg. But the visitors from Alsace, with 4 points already to their name, were unlikely to be considerate guests. Andy Scott saw this one.
Here come the away side. Aoulou given the chance to get the shot away. It comes off the post. And a follow-up from Sadi is made. Well, that is an early warning for the home team. They backed off and backed off. Look at where Jean-Louis Aoulou collects possession there, just inside his own half. He keeps coming forward in the shot. I think the goalkeeper might just have got a touch to that, you know. Great strike from Aoulou. I think he did, Jonsson. And Sadi skewing the follow-up wide. Here's Yanis Salibour. Driven in by Salibour, and it comes off the woodwork again. And surely the follow-up, no. Over the bar from Mustapha Diallo. That is a glare. And Antoine Comboire, the Gangon coach, knows it. We'll keep an eye on the near post here. Salibour drives it in. And in fact, it was the goalkeeper who saved it. Come out with a touch. Great reaction save. Diallo fluffing his lines, but all credit to the goalkeeper there. Away to Lala. Here's Sansako again. Here's Martin Terrier. Martinez making the run on the overlap. Terrier goes alone, it's off the woodwork. For the second time today, Strasbourg rattling the frame of the goal from distance. Martin Terrier receiving the pass from Sako and choosing to go alone. Thunderous effort and very nearly a debut goal for the new loan signing from Lille. Martin's ball in. Mongan's header. Oh, he didn't connect properly with that ball. And the shot from range. Near spectacular opening goal off the woodwork, and again just over the bar. The Gangon goal living a charmed life. Thierry Loret, the Strasbourg coach, can't believe it. Kader Mongan should have done better there. Look at this from Sako. That would have been an outrageous goal. Aoulou with the acrobatic shot that went just over the top. This, well, after Nabil Fekir's his own half last weekend, would have been another memorable long-range effort. Bowling from the left, and there's the header, and there's the goal. And it's Mustapha Diallo. And Gangon, after being under the cosh for much of this second half, have taken the lead here. Well, that is harsh on Strasbourg, but that is life in the top division. Brought the crowd inside the Stade de Rouderou to their feet. Those watching on the balconies around the ground not budging, but the locals would have enjoyed that. The ball in from the left was special. Finally, some real quality in terms of the delivery. Ikoko's centre. And Diallo attacked that ball really well. The second goal already this season. He netted in the 3-1 win at Metz on the opening day, and he's got the breakthrough here this afternoon. Neatly done between Blas and Piri. Salibour. Mustafa Diallo's goal on 63 minutes is what separates the teams. Chance for Briand to make it 2. And that is surely it. The Guingamp captain with the finish. Former France international. Ensuring that it will be 3 points for Guingamp today. A first home win of the campaign for Antoine Kombouaré's side. Ultimately, they have taken their chances in the second half here today. And once more, it's come down their left-hand side. Jimmy Briand cleverly peeling away from his marker. Nicolas Pénezet, the substitute, will claim the assist.
Victory. Visitors Metz were simply looking to pick up a first point of the season. After holding out in the first half, Metz cracked 5 minutes into the second, though it did take some fine skill from Rodin Rodlan to create the opener. The former Lille-man's feint bought him space. His crisp shot beyond Eiji Kawashima gave Caen the lead. That was his first goal of the season. Kawashima was a surprise choice in the Metz goal ahead of Thomas Didion, but the Japan international forward Philipp Aschberger's selection. The former Dundee United man didn't have to get his hands dirty on that shot from Ivan Santini, but had it covered all the way. Kawashima certainly did have to work hard to deny Caen a second 7 minutes from time. Damien De Silva, the man quite brilliantly denied, as the Metz goalkeeper gave his team a chance. They failed to capitalise on it though. 1-0 it finished, and it's already looking like being a long season for Metz.
After losing to Caen and Strasbourg in their last 2 outings, Marcelo Bielsa's Lille were under pressure to get back to winning ways. But Les Dogues faced an Angers side who were no pushovers at the moment and came into this one unbeaten after 3 weeks. Ian Holyman brings you the action.
Here's Thiago Maia, top record signing from Santos. It's an estimated 14 million. Nice move by Lille. Pushed wide by Arroyo, who might have done better. Lovely little ball inside by Depraville, just flicked the outside of his right boot. Well won by Malcuit. Caught Capel in possession, an opportunity for Basuma. Now Arroyo. Great block by Letellier. This was the best opportunity of the game so far. Malcuit robbing Capel. Ball in was too much for Basuma. It was an intelligent little touchback by the midfielder for Arroyo, but that gave the opportunity to come out, and that's a nice little turn from Fulgini. And a good save from Mannion. And the game finally sparking into life. for Angers. It's been chaotic. Oh! And Koulibaly sends the Stade Raymond Kopa into delirium. Brilliant header from the Angers man. Well, he'd had an opportunity just a minute or so ago. Hadn't taken it, this one though. Plants right into the far corner. Superb header from the youngster. And Angers are in front. First time ball in. Away by Pavlovic. It's poor from Koulibaly. Giving it straight back to Depraville now. Goes for goal! Oh, and a wonderful strike. He does have that sort of ability. And he has produced a goal from nothing for Lille to pull them level. It was a mistake that gave the ball back to Lille, and it's a costly one. Brilliantly punished by Nicolas Depraville.
With Kylian Mbappe's departure to Paris Saint-Germain confirmed minutes before kick-off, Monaco were looking to put off-field matters aside and record a fourth win from 4. Marseille, for their part, also arrived unbeaten, but knew their last win in the Principality came over 7 years ago. While Mbappe did figure among the substitutes this week, it was Adama Diakhaby who partnered Radamel Falcao up front for the 3rd week running. Rudy Garcia reshuffled his pack to start off in a 5-4-1. Former Monaco man Germain led the line, while Jordan Amavi began in midfield. Your commentator is Robbie Thompson.
Monaco, who scored 12 goals in 3 matches against Marseille last season, are already into the attack. Leymar's delivery, back post, Glick is there, and Monaco, just a minute and 10 seconds in, have opened the scoring. The very first chance of the match, and Glick gets his 2nd goal of the season. He was on target in the 3-2 win over Toulouse, getting the winner on the opening day of the season. That was with a glancing header. This evening, it's with a very fine volley. And despite Marseille playing with 5 at the back, Doria and Rolando completely missing the most dangerous threat from set pieces, that is Kamil Glick. And now Florian Thauvin, he crosses for Germain. Shot blocked by Glick. Marseille almost finding reply. Now Moutinho getting it wide. Mbappe. Oh, that's a lovely early ball for Diakhaby. Diakhaby! Oh, off the post. Well, what a crazy start. Just 2.5 minutes in, and Monaco could have been 2 up. That's an excellent stop from Steve Mondonda. Well, Leymar, nice first touch. Here's Diakhaby. Leymar through the middle. Diakhaby needs to find an option. Picks out Ronnie Lopez. Lopez has it now. Sidibe. Fabinho. Leymar through the legs of Luis Gustavo. Fabinho again. Little 1-2 with Sidibe. Oh, penalty, says the referee. 19 minutes in. Monaco just stepped on the accelerator a little bit here. Fabinho into the area. Well, Edinson Cavani has 5 goals this season as well, having played one more game than Radamel Falcao. And Falcao drills it straight down the middle. He has his 6th of the season and is now clear atop the scorers charts as Monaco are well and truly on their way to a 16th consecutive Ligue-1 victory and back to join Paris Saint-Germain at the top of the standings. Mandanda guessing left, Falcao straight down the middle. Monaco 2, Marseille 0. And Marseille really need to change things up as early as possible, really. Luis Gustavo is the latest player into the book. Moutinho with the free kick. Glancing header, and that's 3. Falcao at the double. Last season, Monaco scored 4 goals, home and away against Marseille. 3 in the first half of each match, and they have their quota again this evening. Falcao at the double. It's another goal. Diakhaby with the flick on. Falcao, the poacher, always alert, throwing himself at the ball, getting the better of Sertic. Despite Mondanda's best efforts in the Marseille goal, they have conceded again, and it will take a miracle if they're to get back in this game at all. It may have come off Diakhaby's arm as it flicked through there. Monaco 3, Marseille 0. And the whistles from the Monaco faithful. Here's Lopez again. Perhaps there's still more to come. Ronnie Lopez still going. The cross, Diakhaby! And they have done. Well, just seconds after it should have been 4-0. Now it is. Adama Diakhaby opens his account for Monaco. And quite astonishingly, Marseille's very promising start to the season. Spectacular fashion at the Stade Louis II. After 2 wins and a draw in their opening 3 matches of the campaign, qualified for the Europa League, Marseille have quite simply imploded at Stade Louis II. Ronnie Lopez toying with Doria, crossing for Adama Diakhaby. He taps home from close range. It's Monaco 4, Marseille 0. Here's Lopez again. Oh, Lopez still going. And Sertic puts it behind. Taken short. Moutinho. The cross in. Glick is there. Off the post. Back in. And Sidibe. That's number 5. Again it comes from a set piece. Djibril Sidibe gets his first goal of the new season. Again, Glick, the danger, getting the better of Rolando again. So unlucky himself not to have had 2 this evening. Kamil Glick. Eyes on the ball the whole way, which is not the case of Rolando. And then Sidibe follows up to head home. And here's Sidibe. He only knows one way, and that's full steam ahead. Sidibe with Lopez against Huberchan. He's caused him plenty of headaches so far this evening. A little bit too casual that time from Ronnie Lopez. Here's Cabela. Cabela. Well defended again by Camo Glick. Germain. Good challenge, Georges. They're more hungry for everything, Monaco. Thauvin on his left foot. The chance at the back post. And Marseille have their goal. It's Remy Cabela, who certainly doesn't feel it's worth celebrating. Not at 5-1 down now. Good switch of play. Thauvin. It's a very good ball across the face of goal in the end. No chance for Glick or Jemison. And Cabela with a simple tap-in at the back post. They're safe some face, Marseille. They're on the scoreboard. Oh, it's another penalty. The referee taking a long time to look. Was late. There's the touch from Georges. There's the challenge. It's a dangerous tactic. It's a late challenge. It's inside the box, and the referee's got it spot on. Fabinho. Will he be joining the Paris Saint-Germain Armada before the 31st of August? Will this be his last game, perhaps his last goal for Monaco? Fabinho sends Mandanda the wrong way. And they now lead Marseille by 6-1. And Fabinho is another that does not miss a penalty. Yet to miss one for Monaco. He was their penalty taker before Falcao returned last season. (6-1). The goals keep coming.
Following Monaco's 6-goal rout, it feels pertinent to mention that Nantes' goalless draw with Lyon was the first scoreless game of the season. After 32 matches, that represents the best start to a campaign in 8 years. PSG top the standings on goal difference alone. Monaco are the only other team with a 100% record thus far. Rock-bottom Metz remain the only side yet to get a point after 4 weeks, and Nice's loss to Amiens leaves them just above the top-flight New Boys in a worrying 17th place. Edinson Cavani's double on Friday meant he became the first man in 6 years to score in each of the opening 4 games of a Ligue 1 season, something top scorer Radamel Falcao matched on Sunday, netting his own brace. We leave you this time with Nicolas de Préville's brilliant strike for Lille in Angers, our pick of the goals from this 4th week of action in Ligue 1 Conforama. From Kevin Lapin, David Crossan, Andy Scott, Ian Holyman, Matthew Spiro, Robbie Thompson and me, Armel Tanguy. It's au revoir et à bientôt.
This programme is sponsored by Bet365.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither while they pass, they slip away across the universe.
Winless Dijon welcomed Montpellier to Burgundy on Saturday, with Michel Desakarian's visitors looking for their first away points of the season. And it wasn't until first-half stoppage time that the Stade Gaston Gérard witnessed a chance of any note. Cedric Yambere's long ball found its way down to Wesley Saïd, whose efforts were rewarded when Daniel Congre diverted the ball into the path of Benjamin Janot. The former Lorient man left to fire into the empty net. That was Janot's first goal since joining Dijon in the summer, and his first in the league since April of last year. It didn't take too long for Montpellier to react though. In fact, the second half was just 4 minutes old when Jérôme Roussillon's pace carved open the hosts' right side of defence. Scorer in the reverse fixture last season, Roussillon was only denied this time by mate Giovanni Sio, who applied the finishing touch for his first goal since joining from Rennes. The Ivorian has now scored for 4 different clubs in Ligue 1. As the visitors took the upper hand, it took an incredibly strong hand from Baptiste René in the Dijon goal to keep the scores level from Paul Lamb's thunderbolt. The replay showing the drive could well have been heading in had it not been for René's intervention. The evening, though, would belong to Dijon, and more specifically to Benjamin Janot, after another long ball forward caused yet more chaos in Montpellier's defence. Julio Tavares flicked on, and Janot smashed past his former Lorient teammate Benjamin Lecomte to seal the 2-1 win for the hosts. 2 goals in one night for Janot after a 16-month drought then, and one of the most satisfying net bustles that you'll see this weekend.
Guingamp had succumbed to Neymar in the first home game of the season, losing 3-0 to a PSG side inspired by their world record-breaking new signing. After back-to-back defeats, Antoine Kombouaré's side were hoping to kick-start their campaign against newly promoted Strasbourg, but the visitors from Alsace, with 4 points already, were unlikely to be considerate guests. Andy Scott saw this one.
Here come the away side. Aoulou given the chance to get the shot away. It comes off the post. And the follow-up from Sadi is made well. That is an early warning for the home team. They backed off and backed off. Look at where Jean-Louis Aoulou collects possession there. Just inside his own half. He keeps coming forward in the shot. I think the goalkeeper might just have got a touch to that, you know. Great strike from Aoulou. I think he did, Jonson. And Sadi skewing the follow-up wide. Here's Yanis Salibour. Driven in by Salibour, and it comes off the woodwork again. And surely the follow-up, no. Over the bar from Moustapha Diallo. That is a glaring miss, and Antoine Kombouaré, the Guingamp coach, knows it. We'll keep an eye on the near post here. Salibour drives it in, and in fact it was the goal.